Щет. Тут, пожалуй. Ясно. Так, микрофон включен, это включено. Ну, продолжаю. Дедуктивный значок. Так, насколько помню, последний раз мы узнали у мальчишек, где именно моряков найти. И нас вызвал, как его там, Лестрайт или Лестрат. Ой, забыл, как его правильно. Инспектор. Что-то там случилось. Лестрайт. А, Лестрейт, да. Надо будет сейчас в Скотланд-Ярд. А, вот, кстати, да. Так, посмотрим.
My archive. I can always
Я понял.
My archive.
Ладно,
I can
всё,
always consult
успокойся.
with it if needed.
Я внешний вид не могу сменить. Посмотрим. Повседневный, черный. Ну ладно, черный оставлю. Хотя серый тоже неплохо. К гримерному столику. Ничего не дают пока что. Ну ладно. Ты отклейся ты. Ничего нельзя. Тоже ничего нельзя. Ну, все, пожалуй. Так, а как менять-то, кстати? Это не то. Я же забыл, как эта фигня работает. Нас сходим на Скотланд-Ярд. Что там такого? Так. Тут у нас вроде ничего нового. Да, это мы выяснили. Угу. Улики. Это не то. Ну да, у нас тут ничего нет. Ладно, продолжаю. Что там такого в Скотланд-Ярде случилось? О,
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to see you.
As always. What happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley. I'm
Что?
thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
Лайм Хартли?
Interesting. Great tell.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
Do you have him here?
Yes, he refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Let us hope so.
Ah, yes, and
Интересно.
one more thing.
Лайм
The
Хартли?
constable told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was writing a letter.
Do you have it?
Of course. It's in the evidence room, at your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland
так,
Yard is a
сейчас.
step ahead of you. eh?
Размечтались.
Breathtaking.
Поразительно. Ага. Так, это улики допросить. Я понял уже. Так. Ага.
These are the suspect's belongings. Liam Hurtley's old boots. They're a size 9.5.
43-й.
The stains are fresh. They can be removed with the proper chemicals. A pen. Nothing unusual about it.
Ясно. Я бы вначале вот все-таки сходил в лабораторию. Так, чернилами. Так, давай-ка съездим. Вначале Вудмансли. Успеем туда допросить человека. Ага, ясно. Успеем, успеем. Так, где у нас тут след от ботинков?
These boots match the footprints exactly.
Ага. Ладно. Ты это давай уж езжай. Езжу, я сказал. В Бейкер-стрит проверим чернила. Ага. Мгм. Вот еще одна улика. Так, где у нас там лаборатория?
I need to prepare a chemical agent that is capable of removing fresh ink. For this purpose, the chemicals from the flasks should be combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction. First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent. First condition, All 7
Все 7
reagents should
реактивов.
be used. Second condition. Orange reagent
Оранжевый
should be
должен
the
быть
third
третьим по
one
счету
in the
после
sequence
синего.
after the blue reagent. Third condition. Color.
Мгм. Первый. Второй. Так.
First condition. All 7 Second condition. Orange reagent should be the third condition. Colorless
Стоп. Ага.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning
Стоп, после
again.
оранжевого. Вот. Третьим после синего. Ясно. Ой, чё не так-то? Оранжевый. А. Ладно, сейчас вот перезапущу.
No, something.
Давай быстрее. Я понял. Синий. Так, то есть... Оранжевый. До этого был синий.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction.
Ты чё за хрень? А. Зеленый. Ладно, попробуем так.
No, something isn't right.
Как же я делал-то, я же забыл. Так, ладно. Третий. А синий я куда дену? А? А?
No, something isn't right.
Ты ёперный, чё я-то не так сделал? Синий. Синий, зеленый, оранжевый, бесцветный, синий. Короче, похер. Все же правильно. Оранжевый. Бесцветный.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning.
Чё за хрень?
First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence
Третий по
after the
счету
blue
что
reagent.
синий.
Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Бесцветный, оранжевый. Что ж не так-то? Что я вообще мозги не варит.
No, something is.
Я же до этого справлялся легко. Значит, ни хера долго не играл. Ты чё
First
такого,
condition,
блядь?
all 7 reagents should be
Все
used.
7.
Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent. No, something isn't right.
Да что не так-то тебе не нравится? А? Ой, неправильно. Потому что зеленый, потом два раза синий. Неправильно сделал.
No, something isn't right.
Да-да-да-да. Бесцветный.
No, something isn't
В
right.
смысле?
I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Ну ладно. На такой херне 2 часа тут.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
В смысле?
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the
Тупость какая-то.
First condition. All 7 reagents should be used. Second condition. Orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition. Colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
По третий по счету. Оранжевый, потом свет и чё? Ну и...
Done. Now I can
Так
proceed
я ж так
further.
вроде на самом начало делал.
Let us see if the content of this letter sheds a little light upon the mystery. I did as you asked and hid them well. Interesting. How would Hurtley react to this?
Ясненько.
A new suspect, but this one refuses to talk.
Сейчас он заговорит. Он сейчас заговорит. Пускай только попробует не заговорить. Улики против него. Сейчас разберемся. Хотя вот тряпку тут еще не дали глянуть. Что такое?
These are the suspects.
Что у нас тут добавилось? Вроде ничего. Ничего не добавилось. Стоп.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I would like to ask you a few questions.
I've already told the police that I've nothing to say. And you're not even part of the police.
Precisely, and considering your situation, it might be wise to speak with someone who is, shall we say, rather more neutral. You are a suspect in a murder case.
I know. Inspector Lestrade told me. It's ridiculous.
Could you at least tell me who you are, and exactly what happened that you should be brought here?
My name is Liam Hurtley. That I can tell you. But you're not getting any more than that.
Well, we shall see.
Так. Кепка ничего не говорит. Па. Да он садовник же.
Tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what were you doing at Woodman's Lee?
Woodman's Lee? I've never been there.
The second pair of boots that you had with you when you were arrested perfectly match the footprints found near the cabin where Peter Keri was murdered.
Footprints? That's your proof? How many men have boots like mine? That doesn't make me a murderer.
So tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what did you hide?
Hide? What are you talking about?
I did as you asked and hid them well. Should I continue?
My letter? But the ink? That's impossible.
A touch of chemistry, nothing special.
Well, you're a smart one. But it's nothing. If you want to know, I was referring to my tools. It was to do with my work, see?
I will check that, Mr. Hurtley. Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
Because you are the gardener at Woodman's Lee.
I'm not. How did you...
I observed your hands. They told me that you work with the earth. Small fragments of plants snagged to your trousers indicate that you were mowing very recently. But the most obvious clue presented itself in the bird embroidered on your handkerchief. A crested tit, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, you got me. Yes, I am a gardener, and I went there to get my tools.
That's all for now. Hurtley's stories are false leads. But now I know one thing for certain. I must examine the site where the garden tools are kept at Woodman's Lee.
Ага. Вот Монсли надо съездить. Не, ничего такого. Инструменты. Почти такие дикие звуки. Ну вот же видно же. А, ладно. Инструменты. Надо с ней, короче, поговорить. Сейчас все выясним, все.
Does the name Liam Hurtley mean anything to you?
No, I don't know anyone by that name.
Madam, we have information that the valuable stolen papers are hidden amongst the garden tools here at Woodman's Lee. We need to find them.
Oh, my. Our tools are kept inside the shed that's right behind me. Here is the key to open it.
Не надо было
Thank you, madam. Let's see what could be hidden here. Let us see what is in this box.
Так, крутить все, крутить, менять. Что-то легко как-то.
A bundle of letters in a woman's hand with the Cary family monogram. Hurtley and Mrs. Cary were in a relationship. That is interesting.
Ой, мой дорогой, вы так были добры ко мне, ко мне все это время, что я вас знала. Я не могу описать свои чувства, но считаю их греховными, и ни к чему хорошему они не приведут. Я боюсь того, что может случиться, я боюсь идти против Бога. Я благодарю за заботу, но я не могу оставить человека, с которым меня соединил Господь. Это была его воля, и мой муж — это мой крест, который я должна нести. Он превратил мою жизнь в ад, но синяки сойдут, и вам не нужно волноваться обо мне. Ага. Так, а что у нас тут? Угу. Ага. Сейчас мы выпутаем.
Madam, I am aware of your affinity with Liam Hurtley.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Mrs. Cary, we found your letters.
My letters? I asked Liam to return them to me. I wanted to burn them.
Why did Mr. Hurtley put them inside the garden shed?
I don't know. I wanted them back, but I couldn't see him, not after what happened.
Well, here they are.
Oh, this is terrible. terrible. Liam, how could he? After what he has done.
You believe that he killed your husband?
No, I do not know. I do not know. Leave me alone, please.
Thank you, madam. I wonder if Wiggins has managed to find any sailors.
А мы пока что сходим. Так, стоп. Так.
This place is not... An object was taken from here.
Ну да, это она и есть. Чё вы там?
This place... An object was taken from here.
Это мы уже все смотрели.
Hammer Dundee.
Так, ясно. Нет, это не то. Это не он. Вот записная книжка, вот там же еще записная книжка, да? Ну, там навряд ли он мог бы убить. у нас выросло. Так у нас получается. Ой, не то. Явно еще что-то.
Mr. Holmes, we found the sailors from that list you gave us.
Well done, Wiggins. Let me see.
Хьюпитинс, матрос.
This man is a harpooner, and his initials are PC, the same initials that were found on the tobacco pouch. Wiggins, could you gather some information on one of the sailors that you found? His name is Patrick Cairns.
Так.
We found Patrick Cairns.
Good job, Wiggins. Where is he?
He lives in a small furnished dump of a room, but he's always at the Sea Witch pub, where he does arm wrestles for money and drinks.
Excellent. Here is your reward. 2 guineas.
Thank you, sir.
If I wish to speak to Cairns without alarming him, I had better dress as a sailor.
Все-таки съезжу на всякий случай. Все-таки поговорю с ним. Так, поболтаю еще с ним.
I'm not saying another word. I'm not saying another word. I'm not saying another...
Mr. Holmes?
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
Ясно. Сели на Бейкер-стрит, одеваюсь в моряка. Значит, ничего нельзя поболтать с ним уже. Где мой гардероб?
This is where I keep my archive.
Ладно, гардероб тогда.
Now I can approach Cairns and see if he recognizes the pouch. Hello there. Are you Cairns?
What do you want?
I've heard all about the gambling and arm wrestling here. You seem like the likely sort, and I'm up for it.
I start at 10 shillings.
Suits me.
Ой. С какой скоростью надо нажимать-то, а? Это слишком жестоко. Как же эту херню делать? Ладно.
I'm ready to try again.
Fine.
Чё-то я не
You want me
понял,
to take all
как
your
это
money?
делать.
No problem with that.
Э,
You were lucky. I wasn't focused. Let's go again.
ну давай.
I'm ready to try again.
Fine. If you want me to take all your money, no problem with that.
Сдавайся.
Well, good for you, I reckon. You're stronger than you look. Here's your 10 shillings.
I'd like to buy you a drink.
Good winner as well. That's good. Let's have a drink.
Ну и
You're a
звуки.
good type. Seems you've managed to settle down in life. You've got money, eh?
Not all that much.
Oh, well. At least you're not as poor as me.
Why do you say poor? You're not working?
I'm a harpooner. But you see, the whalers are rare. They don't pay much. So, as a result, find myself arm wrestling to pay for my drink.
A harpooner. Interesting. You've had a lot of adventures, I bet.
Ah, of course. It's been a dozen years since I've sailed. I've seen everything. Old Wallace, damn Black Peter, Great Roger. We sailed to the Cape of Good Hope.
Black Peter, you say? I've heard rumors about that one.
He was the worst of them all. He was a liar and violent too, swinging those fists of his around. He was a tyrant and not much of a captain. At least, not as good as Great Roger.
I see. Yes. I was told terrible tales about Black Peter.
But you ain't heard the worst.
Tell me, and let's have another drink.
It was in 1883 that it happened. The August of that year. Peter Keri was captain of the Sea Unicorn, and I was a spare harpooner. We were coming out of the ice pack on our way home. One evening, we saw a little craft that had been blown north. There was only one man on her, and he wasn't a sailor. The crew must have thought that she'd foundered, and they made for the Norwegian coast in a dinghy. I guess they all drowned. We took the man on board.
And who was he?
I dunno. During the crossing, he and the skipper enjoyed some long talks. His baggage was just a tin box.
That's strange enough.
Aye, even stranger was that on the second night, he disappeared. Nobody knew what happened to him. And of course, nobody could ask Black Peter about it.
You know what happened, don't you?
I do. I saw the skipper tie his heels and push him over the rail in the middle of my watch on that dark night. 2 days before we sighted the Shetland lights.
Black Peter's a murderer.
Aye. Those that know him wouldn't be surprised to hear it. But all this must stay between us. All right?
Of course. Back in a second. I'm off to the Ghazi.
I'll be here with my drink.
Here it is. Have you got any tobacco? I've run out of mine.
Nah, I lost my pouch. I don't know where. Wait a minute. What's this?
Oh, is this your tobacco pouch?
Well, oh, it is.
Well, I have to go now. I know a captain who's planning an expedition to Cape Cod. Captain Ahab's his name. He commanded the Pequod. He might need good harpooners. I'll tell him about you.
Maybe. If you like, aye.
I'm done here. It's time to leave.
Стоп.
Care to lose another 10 shillings?
Интересно.
This is where I keep my my archive. I can always my archive. I can always consult with it if needed. My archive.
Да, то же самое. Пускай будет серый. Что ты еще упустил?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Нужно еще раз глянуть.
These are the suspects. I wonder if these... Now we have the proof that Nelligan's papers were indeed here. It seems that they have vanished, however. These are the suspect's belongings. A handkerchief. These are... These are brief. These are brief.
Это и с этим, и с этим. Еще что-то должно быть. Надо еще что-то найти.
How is the investigation going, Mr. Holmes? Do you have any idea who the murderer is yet? How is...
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Да.
Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, what exactly were you hoping to find inside Peter Carey's cabin?
I was trying to find some information about my father.
I assume you had another purpose, to retrieve the bond certificates. Am I correct?
Yes. I discovered some time ago that a few of the missing securities had reappeared on the London market. You can imagine my amazement. I spent months trying to find them, and at last I discovered that the original seller had been Captain Peter Carey. These papers, they belong to my family, but I could not find them there.
That's all for now. Well, I will see you soon, young man.
I'm not saying another...
What am I doing here?
Не, ну мальчишка тут вряд ли при чем-то. Отца Джона Нерригана. Стоп. Тут вроде ничего интересного нет. Двое. Сомневаюсь. Кисет там был. Кисет. Нет, все-таки правильно. Да. Скорее всего, так и было. знать, только знал этот моряк, откуда у него документы. Он только хотел украсть, все.
Good afternoon. I must be at the wrong address. I'd like to speak with the ship's captain, a Captain Ahab. Is that you?
No, my name is Sherlock Holmes.
That detective fella? So, you wanted to see me?
That is correct. We need to talk.
About what?
About Black Peter, who was killed in his own hut with a harpoon.
You know, don't ya?
Yes,
How?
the tobacco pouch. You recognized it.
The sailor. It was you. Unbelievable. Well, fine. I confess. But if you really do know everything, you should also know that I didn't want to kill him. He made me do it.
I know.
Не
Did you
собираюсь
know
его
about
убивать,
this
ты чё?
story with the bond certificates? Did you need money?
Yeah. I just wanted him to cough up a little silver. I'm out of work, and I thought maybe he could help me. Well, he refused outright, and he insulted me. I reminded him I knew all about that murder he committed at sea
Это
in
наиболее логичный
1883.
выход.
Then he got mad when I spoke about his treasure. I barely just had time to throw the harpoon at him before he could jump at me with his knife. You know the
Там был
truth.
нож, то есть
What will you
у вас
do now?
схватка, следы борьбы.
I ask that you return the bond certificates. Keep some of them. You will need them in your exile.
Акции.
It is better that you leave the
Всё
country
ради
for a few
акций.
years.
And you won't say anything to the police?
I will not say anything as long as you return the money.
Well,
Питер
I'll do as you ask. But what about
Питер
Inspector Lestrade?
Керри сам
I
заслужил
will deal
этого.
with him.
Он был мерзкой
Goodbye.
сволочь. Он заслужил этого.
It's good
Потому
that you
что
asked
он
me to
бухал
come, Mr.
жестко.
Holmes. We do need to talk.
About what?
What do you mean? Our case, Mr. Holmes. You sent me a message via your little thug,
His name is Wiggins, Inspector.
telling me that the case is solved. Well, Mr. Holmes, tell me, who is our murderer and where is he?
The morgue.
Eh?
Да.
His name is, or rather was, Pablo Coventrao. He was also on the ship with Peter Keri, and he was a harpooner. I'll tell you everything, Inspector, but do calm down. Mrs. Hudson will bring us tea and orange cake.
Orange cake? You're spoiling me, Mr. Holmes.
Уж
That's my
шоколадный
favourite.
пирог, слышь, торт вообще уж. Нахер на апельсиновый пирог. Ну,
Ah,
пиво.
Mr. Holmes. Inspector Lestrade told me that I should thank you for clearing my name. He also said that you were waiting for me here. I came as fast as I could. I cannot thank you enough. It is all because of you that this nightmare is finally over.
I believe that this belongs to you.
Тут
My
всё
father's
более
securities.
справедливо
Incredible.
в таком
But how
варианте.
did you get them?
It would take far too long to
Да,
explain.
объяснять очень долго.
Tell me. This is extraordinary. You are a genius.
Then that may serve as an explanation. Goodbye, Mr. Nelligan, and good luck.
Goodbye, Mr. Holmes. And thank you. 1,000 times thank you.
Так. Патриком Керном, профессиональным гарпунщиком, единственный, кто способен совершить такой точный бросок. Его табачный кисет обнаружили в хижине Кери. Убийство произошло в целях самозащиты от вооруженного и разъяренного пьяного моряка. Вы решили отпустить Патрика Кернса. Так. Проверить. Да ладно. Хе-хе. Все улики найдены, и Кернс виновен. Пожалуйста. Это правдивая версия. А что за другая версия, интересно? Нет, все-таки Это я знаю. То есть, в смысле? Ага, большинство сделало так же. Блин. Ладно. Не, ну Питер Кери заслужил, этот мерзкий ублюдок. Что у нас там следующее?
This trip to the countryside will be good for you, Holmes.
Hmm.
As your friend and your doctor, I really do recommend that you give yourself a complete change of scene. Fresh air, brisk walks, bird watching, chopping wood.
Sounds intolerable. I mean, certainly it sounds delightful.
But you haven't yet told me who your friend is, the one we're going to visit.
He is a bee lover.
A bee lover? Do you mean that he keeps bees? That must be Mrs. Hudson, bringing the warm cloth that I requested.
There is someone to see you, Mr. Holmes.
I have no time. Send whoever it is away.
Yes, Holmes,
Нормально.
I really think we ought to leave now.
Да ладно.
Mycroft.
Sherlock.
Oh, Mr. Holmes? Perhaps you don't remember me. I'm Dr. Watson. We met at the Diogenes Club a few years ago. I documented our encounter in a short story I gave the title The Greek Interpreter.
He does remember you, Watson. My brother remembers everything, and that is why he is so valuable to the government.
We are about to depart for the train station.
I know.
You know?
Sherlock, I need your help. There are people who presently threaten both our country and the Crown itself. You must help us with those methods of yours.
Need help. Those are not words I would readily associate with you, Mycroft.
I wrote you a letter, but you did not reply. And this is not about politics. It's about people. People similar to those whom you pretend to defend in your petty detective affairs.
Everything is about politics with you, Mycroft. I'm not interested. Have some of your agents, your spies, or worse, undertake this job of yours. You are defending your people, and they have little to do with the people I choose to help, I can assure you.
That is the point. You think exactly as they do.
Who are they?
The Merry Men. He is talking about the Merry Men, a band of idealistic terrorists.
Веселые молодцы.
Sherlock, do please think about it. They are planning something diabolical. Your country needs you.
Ну,
You
продолжим.
need
Потом
me,
уже,
Mycroft,
потом уже.
and you are not the country. Although if your waistline expands very much further.
Mrs. Hudson, tea will not be necessary. Dr. Watson, the train conductor, Mr. Parker, is aware that you will be 7 minutes late. You are in the 4th car. The train will be waiting for you. Sherlock, enjoy your time in Staffordshire. And do, please, at least write to me on your return.
Сувенирчик. Так, что там именно? Что там еще такого? Что за фигня? Ну и что такое случилось?